Hi everyone. So I'm just gonna let you guys know right off the bat, this is gonna be a hot mess video, mainly because I'm filming on my couch, and secondly because this guy will not leave me alone. Um, Come on, baby. We're in the middle of a game of fetch right now, and we're playing fetch with this little thing right here, which is the little zippy to this, and he's obsessed with it, and he can literally play for 15 days straight. So yeah, he's probably going to pick it up and throw it up here at some point, but I have been not been able to film. I actually have a video that I already filmed that I don't know if it's even going to go up before this goes up, but hopefully it does go up. But yeah, it's literally about to be midnight where I am, and I'm filming because it's the only time I have to film. But I wanted to quickly show you guys what I'm going to be planning in for the rest of 2018 and maybe for the duration for 2019. I mean, I purchased a whole set of undated inserts from Michael's. I should actually grab those really quick. Hold on. You guys can watch my cat play. If I can get the camera to behave. Okay. Please ignore my house. We working on things, y'all. Okay, so what? Oh, what in the world did I just do? Oh Lord. Okay, so these are the inserts that I got from Michael's. It's the Recollections. I guess it's the Creative Year Planner. But they're undated. So whether I decide to use them or not, it is okay because they are undated. But I'm pretty much almost 100% positive that I am going to use them. I also have a passion planner for 2019, but I'm not necessarily using that for planning this year. That is more so, see, look, he just brought it to me. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is going to be an interesting video. Can you move your touche? Watch, guys. I'm going to do this. Watch. I don't know what he just dropped, but okay. So I guess I can just go ahead and tell you guys because by this time we will have announced it on social media, like to our family and stuff. So, husband and I are expecting, and we're due in April of 2019. So, excuse me, my passion planner is going to be basically all about mama life and being and the baby. So it starts, obviously the planner starts in January. February, March. I will probably be just in my third trimester. So I'm going to be using that for recording majority of my third trimester things. Like baby's kicks, my mood, intake, exercise, how I'm sleeping, just pretty much anything to do with me and the baby during my third trimester. And then once baby comes, I'll be using it to track when the baby is sleeping, when the baby breastfeeds, and how long the baby has breastfed for, how long the baby has napped for. Did the baby have tummy time that day? Like, who knows? Whatever. I'm just going to be putting, it's literally going to be like almost like a scrapbook of my almost first year as a mom, maybe. And it's going to be interesting because you guys know I don't do scrapbooking planners, but I'm not using that planner as a scrapbook. I'm mainly using it as a way to record stuff for the baby, and it'll probably most likely stay home. And when we're out and about, if the baby does anything monumental, I'll try to jot it down on a little post-it somewhere, and then when I come home, I'll add it in. But that was not the original intention for the passion planner. I was planning on using the passion planner to plan in it like seriously for the entire year of 2019, but things changed. Sir, can we, oh my goodness, can we not though? Goodbye, thank you, Lord help me. So I'm so sorry guys. Planner cats for the win. So yeah, things changed, my schedule changed, my life changed. And that's just not going to be the planner style that's going to work for me. Aside from baby things, I don't, especially like the first 6 months of the baby being here, I'm probably only going to be like tracking appointments and just stuff for me to keep my head on my shoulders, honestly. It's not so I'm just going to go ahead and stop babbling about that and show you guys my Kate Spade. You guys have seen this before. I still have my pocket Osterly, but I wanted to do a wallet planner together thing, even though I could still totally do that with my pocket Osterly. I don't know, I just kind of like, planner nerds, you guys understand, you're in a pocket size for however long, and then you're like, you know what, I want to be in a personal, or I want to go back to an A5, which is never going to happen for me. But yeah, you say, oh, I want to go on a personal, I want to go on an A5, I want to do this, I want to do that, and we switch back and forth. I think I filmed a video about that, and that's why I primarily use undated inserts, because I'm in and out of a size like it's nobody's business. And right now I'm super happy in this size. I do think that I will finish out the year in this size. I don't really see myself going back into a pocket anytime soon, just because this works out for me really, really well. And unfortunately, planner shops and companies are not very accommodating to pocket size planners. I mean, Peanuts Planner Co., she's got the game on lock, but I don't like having to print. You guys, my cat literally just sat here and edged that little plastic thing under my foot, like slowly and creepily. He's just like, hey, and just whatever. Yeah, I don't like having to print my inserts, point blank period. I actually can't stand printing my own inserts. My printer is jank, and I'm not very good at cutting things on a straight line. And I'd rather just pay somebody the extra $10 to print them and ship them to me, like whatever. I'll pay $15-$20 for inserts if they're good. Luckily, I didn't have to pay $15-$20 for these inserts. These inserts for the personal size are $9.99 at Michael's. The A5 size are $14.99, I believe. And they were on sale for 40% off. And I also had another 40% off coupon. So shout out to Michael's. I got these inserts. And then, I don't want to get up again. Here it is. They come in the booklets like this. I got the undated calendar book like this, and then I got the budget book. But I just bought this today. I bought the calendar with this at the same time, and I may have bought like one other thing that wasn't planner related, and I think my whole purchase came out to $8. So I got an entire year's worth of inserts plus all the inserts that come in that book, which I'm pretty sure is almost a whole nother year's worth of inserts too, because I just needed some undated inserts to finish me out through the year, and that was $8. So win. And then I went back and I got this today, and this was like $1 or something, because they're still 40% off, and I got this for $1. Did you see how he just pushed it over to me like, throw this for me, woman? I highly recommend you guys get a cat. Anyway, so let's open her up and I will show you what she's looking like. So first things first, I am using this as a wallet. I can't believe it. I have never used any of my Kate Spade planners as wallets. I had the Wellesley with the like hot pink interior, and Oh, so I've had this planner before, sold it, and then bought it again. Don't ask me why. But yes, so I never have used them as a wallet, and I've actually been very adamantly against it, and it kind of like ticked me off to try to have to use it as a wallet. Life has changed. I use it as a wallet. I absolutely love it. It goes with me every single place I go to. This is like what I use as a bag. This is like kind of like my purse. It's just easier for me because it has two straps. I have a bowling ball like in front of my body now, so that makes my life easier when it comes to carrying things, and I don't know how to pack light, so bam. So this fits right in there, and that fits my iPad and all kinds of other stuff, and and oh, there's like mad planner supplies going on out here. I plan a lot on my couch. We're just gonna ignore that. Okay, and I can already tell this is probably going to be a 2-part video, even though I'm trying to talk so fast. Doesn't matter, I'm already at 11 minutes. So right here, there's nothing here right now, but this is where like quick access cash goes. And I'll show you the rest of it so you'll understand what I mean by quick access cash. I have some stickers back here. This is just like a random bits and bobs envelope. This is just some stuff from when I was in a personal size before. There's like a baby Starbucks card back there. This was in like my pocket size TN that I set up and never used, but it's a little cutout of Tinkerbell from like the House of Lashes when they did their like Tinkerbell set. And I don't really, I've worn false lashes all of one time in my whole, nope, that's a lie, 2 times, because I wore one for my wedding. But 2 times in my whole life, I didn't really care for the lashes. I just wanted the Tinkerbell stuff. So yeah, she hangs out there because, as you know, hopefully you know, I'm super obsessed with Tinkerbell. I think my cat just ran into the wall, guys. Okay, moving on. So, this was kindly racked to me. There was a woman who was looking, she was on like one of the Facebook buy sell groups for the planners, and she was looking for the domino. I used to have it, guys. It was my unicorn, and I actually ended up selling it because I was not planning in the A5. And I actually don't regret selling it at all. It was a wonderful planner and a wonderful binder. While I had it, I loved it. I thought about getting it in a personal size. I'm not going to do it, but it was the deep pink domino, the discontinued one, and she was looking for it in an A5 and personal. I think I had already sold mine by this point. But I had seen someone who posted theirs, and she wasn't in that group. So then I ended up adding her to the group and tagging her in the post. And she was so happy that someone went out of their way to help her find what she was looking for. So she sent me some things in a rack, and this was one of those things. And yeah, it's a little happy, scrappy dashboard, and I really love it. It's such good quality. Like, I love the quality of it more than anything. It took me a while to warm up to the design of it, because I don't know if this is supposed to be a sloth, but he looks like a sloth, and sloths creep me out. But I've grown to love him, and I like that it says make your dreams happen. So it lives here. This is just where I keep my checks. And then this is what I was talking about for like money and stuff. So we do the cash envelope system. And I just put some envelopes in here, and we just hashed it all out and all that stuff. So this is pretty much where most money goes, like cash. But for personal spending or quick cash or whatever, I usually stick it in here. This is just some sticky notes with some phone numbers. You guys have seen this before. You saw this in my compact planner that I still have. It's holding inserts right now. And let's see here. Oh, this is my calendar. So this is my calendar, going into my calendar. I'm just going to flip all at once because there's some passwords here. Okay, so this is from the little booklet I was talking about from Michael's. This is from the little booklet. This isn't the booklet, obviously. This is the budget one, but the booklet that I use is all the way across the room, and I'm not doing that again. So, yeah. So this is just where I track just stuff. And then I have, like, my little to-dos and my work schedule. And, yeah, so that's all of November. All these stickers are from Create 365, and this is the holiday pack. So it has like all the major holidays in it and stuff. Pretty much almost every single sticker that's in here is from there. And I already have December set up. That's what December looks like. At least the month. I have the month set up. And I do have Christmas set up. And some appointments already written in there. And then these are just random pages that I stuck in here to kind of separate the two sections, but also to kind of keep notes and just like jot down. And it's cardstock, and it's from, this is also from Michael's. This is from the Mariposa Matte Stack. And it's basically all butterflies, because mariposa is butterflies in Spanish. And I actually have some other ones that I need to hole punch and put in. These are going to be more like actual, not necessarily dividers, but just decorative to stick throughout, because they're pretty and they sparkle. So they're going in there to add a little pop of something. So yeah, that's what these are. For the ones that were like more these like wallpaper designs, I decided to use them to write notes on, because the other ones that are more sparkly, you can't really write on those. So that's that. And then we go into the budget inserts. I haven't filled them out yet because I just got them today, but I just pulled out the budget sheets, like the monthly like overview sheets. I pulled out a couple of months of those, and then I pulled out one spending tracker. That should be enough, because most of the we track the cash on the envelopes. So then the next section is lists. There aren't really a whole lot of lists in here, and I'm not going to show them to you. So yeah, it's just list paper. It's nothing fancy. And then the last section is to do. And it's basically just nothing but to-do sheets. If I ever have a big project and I need to just do a running master to-do list, then that's where I'll do it. And then there's another, these were from Webster's Pages, like forever ago when they first started doing their planners. This is one of the little like decorative papers that they had, and I just laminated it and turned it into a dashboard, and I just use it at the back so that the pages don't bend. Even though in the Kate Spade planners you don't really have that problem, I still use it to kind of just like keep it sturdy. And then I have two clips here. These are our tithe envelopes for our church. These are some stickers back here from a Michael's Faith planner that I don't use the stickers in that planner, so I just put them back here. This is the only place where they would fit. And then I have a Pen Gems pen. This is from the wine collection. This is Que Sera Sera. Yes, I believe it is Que Sera Sera. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole setup. I love this. I feel like my problem with personal planners before was that I had a tendency to overstuff them with sections and things that I really didn't need and wasn't really using. So, and I feel like that's what happens when you watch a lot of planner videos and you see everybody else's setup and everything is like, oh yeah, I can do that section, I can have that section, and you're not realizing, or at least for me, not realizing that these are the sections of this person, of that person's life, and my life does not look like that. So I quickly learned, as you guys pretty much know, I'm pretty sure I think I've talked about it in many videos. I've learned that less is more for me. And I don't need a whole lot of fuss and muss in my planner. I'm usually just tracking appointments, work schedules. If I'm I'm in the school right now, like I'm in an online class, there's nothing about my online class in here because it's such a self-explanatory class. When you go in, they tell you when you need to do things and like how to track it. There's no point in me writing it in my planner. It's redundant. So if anything, like if I need to carve out a specific time for me to do my online class, like as you can see, there is no time allotted this week for me to do my online class, and there was no time allotted last week for me to do my online class. That's because I wasn't about it, okay? Point blank period. Next week, I'll allot some time, but this week, these past 2 weeks, nope. And it's self-paced, so I have the ability to do that. But yeah, so, oh, and I think I have an extra month in here, but I'm actually gonna probably end up taking that out. But that's what the month looks like blank. And but yeah, for me, like a week on one page is perfectly fine. I know that the reason I picked these inserts was because these are actually a week on 2 pages. And I knew that this would fit me much better for next year. Because next year I will still be in a portion of my online class, and I will be renewing my EMT license in New Jersey, which requires me to take a whole bunch of other online courses. And I'll be preparing for a baby, and I will be having a baby. So things will be a little bit more hectic. So I like that it had these 2 notes pages. This I love because I can put post-it notes here for whatever reason. I can, jot out some stuff about the beginning of my month here. It's a very spacious and well developed week on 2 pages. Let's see here. I love how every single day is even, and then there's even a section for notes here. It's a very clean cut. I love it. I just really do like the style of this. And then when you get to the end of the month, there is another notes and thoughts where you can like review your month. And then the next month, same thing all over again. And so I knew that would, Simba. I knew that would accommodate me much better for next year. But for the next 2 months, I know that pretty much the only thing I'm doing is this online class and working and going to appointments. So there's no reason for me to have even a week on 2 pages. And I also still have those undated, I have the undated Filofax daily sheets. So if there's ever a day for whatever reason where all hell is breaking loose, I can refer to those and I can use one. Oh, honey bear, you just all up in this video. This video is going to be named Simba's Planner. So it's going to be named Simba's Video featuring me and my planner. We're just, oh, really? Oh, you've got a lot to say. Oh, my boy. Oh, gosh, you stop all that. Can you not be so cute? Why are you so cute? You're such an orange boy. Yeah, yes, you are. All that cat love for you guys. You're welcome. I'm trying to think if there's anything else Oh, I do remember. We're going on 25 minutes, guys. I have no idea how this video is going to go up. I'm probably going to have to cut and edit this. If there's a part 1 and part 2, then you know that YouTube was mean to me and I had to cut and edit. So if you see this next month, that's why. It's horrible. So this is what I wanted to show you. I got this case from Target a long time ago. Never used it, but I use it now, and this is why. Bam. Look at all that. Look at all that. I need rehab. Okay? This isn't even all my pens. Some of my pens are in here, aptly named my Unicorn Survival Kit. These are the pens that usually I toss on my bag. Don't ask me why I have so many pens. I'm obsessed. Oh, here's a couple more. All right. I have a problem. So I've got random pens all over the place in here. This is a tool pen that somebody at a Hobbit store? No. Hobby store. I saw him with it and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know they made white and rose gold pens. And he was like, you know what? You can have it if you love it that much. And I was like, what? Are you kidding me? People don't understand. If you give me a pen, especially one that I think is very nice and that I like, I will marry you. So, yes. Love this. Never going to get rid of it. Such a sweet gesture. This is the Vila Beautiful Peach Bellini, I believe. It's the only Vila Beautiful pen that I have. I try to be very limited with the sparkly pens that I buy. If they don't wow me, I don't buy them. It has to be something that it's like, I'm like, oh God, if I don't get that, I'd just, lose my mind. So I say that and here we are. But I've had way more and sold them because I wasn't using them. So these are the ones that made the cut that I actually use on a regular basis. I switch them out quite often. You saw Que Sera Sera in there. This is the To Brie or Not To Brie, also from the wine collection. This is the 2.0 version because the gems in this, let's see if I can get that to focus. The gems in this are a little different than the first To Brie or Not To Brie that they made. So, but from the minute they came out with To Brie or Not To Brie, I knew I had to get it. So that's that. This is LBD, aka Little Black Dress. It's their only all black pen. Love it. And it was the first pen they ever did with black hardware. So, love that. This is, what's this? I forget what this one's called. They just did it this past Halloween. I got one for me and one for my best friend because she's obsessed with bats. I'm pretty sure this is Periwinkle. I know they have a new Periwinkle that's much more purple than this. I prefer this Periwinkle to that, but you can't always get the same pen manufactured sometimes, which we all understand. Paparazzi. Love this pen. One of my absolute favorites. Such a well-designed pen. Stunning gems. I'm such a liar. This is the white marble pen. I forget what the name of it was, but it was from the Dolce Vita collection. Love this one. This is After Party 2.0. This is, again, like you can't get sometimes they just can't get the same pen manufactured exactly the same. These gems are much lighter than the first After Party. I have the first After Party. It broke. I have to send it in so it can get fixed, but I haven't gotten around to doing that because I'm so lazy. Aloha with the gold hardware. Super beautiful. It makes me think of that like strawberry rock candy for some odd reason. This is Wildflower gold. This is probably hands down my favorite pen that they've ever made. I absolutely love this pen. I love when they do printed barrels. So, yeah, printed, painted. And this is... Oh, I'm drawing such a blank. It's not Gold Coast. This is from the Hollywood Boulevard 2. Oh, why am I drawing a blank? Pen Gemians everywhere are going to stab me. I do not remember the name of this pen. I will try to link it down below. So, yeah, that's all of my pen gems. And this is like, I would have to say, so Wildflower is my number one. And then Paparazzi and this pen are tied for number 2. After Party, the first one was what used to be my number 1. that's the best pen I've ever had in my life. I loved the first After Party. The second one, not so much. I was a little disappointed, to be honest. It's just so pale of a rose gold, and I'm not a fan. So yeah. And the first pen gem I ever bought was Periwinkle. And then the rest of these are pretty much all Pilot. This whole row down here, minus this pencil and this highlighter, are all Pilot pens. And I have more to spare. Trust me. I am obsessed with Pilot as a pen company. I feel like they make some of the best pens out there, ranging from regular retractable pens all the way up to their fountain pens. They're amazing. Back here I have my mild liners. These are my Papermate Inkjoys in 0.5 nibs because I can't stand writing in a 0.7 nib. This is a Staedtler mechanical pencil. Staedtlers are also the only pencils that I ever use. This is, what is this? Sharpie highlighter. And then a Pilot G2, the metal version in purple. I've had this for so long that the actual name of it rubbed off. So that's that. I think there is 0.5 nib in here, and then there's also 0.5 nib in here. There's also a Pilot G2. I also have a Pilot G2 with the stylus on top. That one has a 0.7 nib in it, but it's okay. We'll get over it. So yeah, that's my pens. I wanted to show you guys that. So that concludes the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.